Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Lorraine 40T. And I have an instant question. What do you think about this tank, okay? Can we stop here for a moment and type your opinion about this tank if you have it in the comment section down below, because I'm going to say my opinion, what do I think about it right now, and I don't really want to influence you whatsoever, okay? Do we have a deal? You stop the video. Nice. Okay, hear me out, fellas. For me, Lorraine 40T, I played with this tank 10 months ago. I was grinding 100% of the Mark of Excellence, right? While using the bounty equipment, full gold spam and everything. And I was struggling with this tank. I truly was struggling with this vehicle. I felt like this tank is a humongous box, which is obviously quick, you know? It is not a slow tank by any shape or any form. But it has nothing to offer. Because whenever you are thinking about this, right? This tank has autoloader. But in order for autoloader to work, you need to hit your shots, right? And I found myself struggling to do so. I just simply could not hit my shots with this vehicle. The tank shape overall is like a barn or like a box. It is extremely hard to play with a tank which has a derpy gun handling. It truly is, right? And I did not have very enjoyable session while playing with it. I was molding a bit while playing with this vehicle. So now, my question is it only me or this tank is kind of outdated nowadays? Because gun handling is not that fine or not that good, I suppose to say, and overall it just feels lackluster a bit, right? That's what I want to talk about. Obviously, we will try to do our best, and in the perfect world scenario, or in the perfect case scenario, I suppose to say, this vehicle is not that bad, at least on the paper, right? That being said, if you are hitting every single shot which you can with this tank, you have 300 alpha damage, right? You have okay standard penetration, 232 penetration is not bad by any shape or any form, right? You can do 1.2 thousand damage in, let's say, 7.5 seconds, which is on the paper sounds very good, and it doesn't look bad, but it just feels weak for some weird reason. I do not know, is it because of the, is it because of the platform? Is it because of the platform or is it because of the gun? You know, this is what I am trying to figure out. Why do I feel like this vehicle is a bit to the weaker side? And speaking how this tank is rated in the index page, this tank is rated average, and I think, yeah, I mean, this is probably where this tank belongs. I don't think it should go to the bad category or something. I don't really think this is where this tank should go. But all in all, it's just weird. To say that the least, it is just weird, fellas. Okay, let's focus on this game. And what do we have? We have a tier 10 matchmaking in Studzanki, so we need to figure out how we supposed to get some use over there. And it is quite complicated thing. It is quite a complicated thing. How to make pressure or how to catch enemies off guard in the map where you kind of cannot be aggressive, right? Because I think you really can't be too aggressive over there. The main reason why am I saying so and why you cannot be aggressive, because making pressure to the ditch whenever enemies are controlling the ditch, it's not an option. Going and making aggressive play over there is not an option. It's kind of complicated, I would say. It is pretty complicated, fellas. I'm not giving up, and we will try to make it work, but now we need to focus on the game as much as we physically and possibly can. So the first things first, what I would love to see is I would love to go for a blind shots here. Nice. Beautiful. Now, there should be light tank sitting here. At least that's what I want to believe. So I made a decision to go for a full blind clip over there. I think this is the correct decision, and this is as much as we can get at this point. And that's okay, fellas. Step by step, little by little, we are going to grind the enemies out. Our motion is holding this 50 TP, that's okay. We have all time in the world. I should be spotted here while relocating, and that's fine by me. Oh, I'm not spotted while relocating. Wait a second, does it mean that enemies actually said, oh no, let's try to relocate from the typical bush, because there is a possibility that's the case. Trying to relocate, it's okay, we have all time in the world of tanks. And once again, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying it's very, very hard to get some use with this tank, you know? It is just a hard tank to play with. And even though if you know how to play with this tank, it doesn't mean it is going to be easy. Because any mistake is going to be very crucial for you. If you will mess up, you will definitely feel it. Okay, let's try to go like this. My goal in this situation is to find this IS-3. And in fact, I think I am going for him. I can do some smart trades. That being said, I can take one for the team and I can clip him completely. I do not really mind about this whatsoever. This is the perfect trade with this tank, fellas. This is a perfect trade. You found the tank, you are saying hello, you are fully clipping the tank out, and you are taking pretty much only one for the team. So that is quite good, and this is what I want to see, and this is how I want to play the game. Good. Although we have lost half of the hit points already, and we have only 1000 dealt at this point, which is far away from being ideal, right? You know where Scorpion is sitting at? And I kind of want to be aggressive here, but I am afraid to be aggressive. You know that feeling? You want to be aggressive, but you are afraid to be aggressive. Centurion is sitting here. Okay, now we know. It's fine. The biggest problem of all this is that this Centurion is going to spot me whenever I'm going to pick this corner. And if I'm going to pick the other corner, Scorpion G is waiting for me. Very, very, very hard game. Extremely hard game. I probably feel always stressed out while playing with this tank as how hard it is to make this vehicle work. This is how I feel. Okay, at this point we are just waiting, okay? There is nothing else for us to do. We are just chilling and we are just relaxing. The worst problem of this is that a Centurion is simply sitting around this corner and he is waiting until we are going to mess up, you know? This is what he is waiting for. Oh, you sneaky mother trucker. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky, sneaky mother trucker. Do I want to escape? Probably yes, I do. Listen, I do not feel like I could do anything in this situation, right, and in this position. I'm trying to relocate and I'm trying to find a bit of the different angles. 6 minutes in this game left. What is the weakness of the enemies? How we can make pressure and how we can make this work? This is the question. How we can make this work? I mean, I am waiting until Cobra will get spotted. Now, if my calculations or if my prediction is correct, we have a Mr. Cobra sitting somewhere here in the bushes, right? So, if Mr. Cobra would mess up, if Mr. Cobra would get spotted, we can potentially clip him out. But that's about it. Good, enemy Centurion is dead, yip yip hooray. I kind of probably could go into the middle here, but still, it is very, very risky and very, very complicated decision. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. This is the question. Can I? That's one. That's two. That's three. I know the Scorpion is sitting here, okay? I am very, very well aware of that. I know. I know the Scorpion is sitting around this area. I know that. But you know what? I am just trying to find the ways how I can be a bit more aggressive and how I can get any use or any remaining use of this game, you know? This is what I am trying to figure out. And this is far away from being easy, fellas. This is far away from being easy. Okay, excellent. Very, very nice. This is exactly what I want to see. Now this son of the banana, he is trying to find a good angle for us, but this is not going to be as simple as he might think it is. And in the same time, I assume Udes is sitting in the other side. Now Cobra is trying to make pressure. Cobra is dead. Excellent. What I want to do at this point I want to find a cupola shot towards this guy, right? That would be absolutely amazing. Beautiful cupola shot. He is dead. Very, very good. And now we can and try to find the proper angle to say hello for Mr. Udes. What a hard game this was. And it's not like I am not trying to play the game, you know? I'm trying to play the game. I am trying to figure out how to play with this tank properly, but obviously we do not have armor with this tank, right? I do not need to highlight this. We do not have armor with this vehicle. And the gun handling is not really trustworthy either, even though in this game the gun handling treated us relatively well. I get the point that in this map it is very, very hard to make pressure, right? I understand this and I'm not acting surprised about that. But nevertheless, it was extremely, extremely hardcore game. Yeah, madness. Oh, greetings to Manticore. He's Lithuanian and he sneezed. He said, achoo! Bless you, my man. Bless you. So, all in all, this is what I'm talking about. It is extremely hard to make this tank work. And even though if you are a great player, you know exactly what you are doing, it doesn't mean it is going to be easy for you, right? So luckily for us, we blind shooted this Udes couple of times before, right? And he was down to 400 hit points. That is good thing. The first game, you saw I was struggling for all game, but in the end of the day, we managed to craft a decent score. 3000 damage, 400 assisting damage. That is okay. I am feeling happy about this. And we made 129,000 credits and profits, right? Thank you very much. Very, very beautiful game. I appreciate you. Let's keep up our grind and let's try to make the son of the banana work, shall we? Okay, round number 2. What do we have? Oyster Bay and we have a tier 7 matchmaking. Very, very interesting. I think I know how I want to start this game. First of all, I want to take the bush line over there and I want to say hello for this MX 1375. If this gentleman will make a mistake and he is going to take this bush here, there is a humongous chance I'm going to spank the living crap out of him, right? This is what I'm looking for and this is what I want to see. Don't get me wrong, fellas. This tank is not a brutal pile of garbage. It's not. it's still possible to make this tank work, but what I'm highlighting the era of Lorraine used to be whenever we haven't gotten more powerful tanks, right? As an example, nowadays we have Progetto. Nowadays we have Borat. Nowadays we have Cobra, who would chew you alive, right? If we are speaking where the Lorraine goes. Yeah, it is absolutely madness. You know what? I want to believe this light tank is sitting here. So you know what? Yes. He is sitting here. You know what? I'm going to load high explosive clip. That's completely fine. We will find where the son of the banana is sitting at, and we are going to clip the living crap out of him. I want to do that. 50 millimeters of penetration, that should be good enough for us to penetrate this light tank, right? We are in the position, and probably he's sitting somewhere here. Let's see, we are zooming out, and we are not going to rush to escape from here. We just want to find the light tank, right? So let's see. Are we hitting him? This is the question, because I haven't seen a couple of splashes, you know? So I'm curious, are we hunting this mother trucker down? This is the game cat and mouse, you know? He's trying to hide and I am trying to hunt him alive, you know? This is what I'm trying to do. I kind of could try to make a bit of pressure for this T20 and eliminate him from the game, since our team has this side. You know what? This is exactly what I'm going to do. Am I spotted? I'm not even spotted, so there is a tiny chance the light tank escaped from here. And that would be nice for us. Look at this, T20, down to fartable, in 3, 2, 1, bam. Beautiful. This is what I want to see, and this is what I want to do. Now we are crafting a bit better angle sideways over there, right? And we want to see enemies making a silly goose mistake. That's what we want to see. I kind of want to wait until they will get a bit more involved and a bit more aggressive, because peeking sideways here might be very bad idea. It can be extremely bad idea. Okay, everyone from the enemy team is spotted at this point, right? Apart obviously K and apart MX1375, but that is okay, that is not a big deal. Let's see, the light tank might sit here. He isn't, okay, and I'm getting spotted. Now the question is, oi, hi, pleasure to meet you, my man. I hope you enjoyed your gaming experience, and that was a casual bush. Congratulations, my man, I found you. Okay, in this situation, we need to kind of go for a base defense. And this is not going to be an easy way to do the things. How we can defend the base and how we can help for this Mr. 110. I know that enemies are going to be aggressive towards this guy. Believe me, I understand this. I understand this. I want this Renier to go in. Panther. My mission is to catch Panther off guard. Renier hit me for once. It changes absolutely nothing. Now, if I'm going to be lucky, I will hit his cupola twice. What can I say, fellas? If I am going to be lucky, I will hit his cupola twice. Oh, skill. Flexing by being lucky, yep. Fellas, weird flex, but I am accepting this. Thank you very much. And now our mission is just to start eliminating remaining of the enemies here. Whenever this IS-6 will shoot, we are going to say hello for him. Actually, maybe not only for him. Okay. IS-6 will kill the Stunner Emil. Not a big surprise. We are going to slap this Tiger 1. And we are feeling great with all of this. Another game with a 3000. Don't get me wrong, this is not ideally played by me, right? I was trying to take a very minimal risks in this game, right? And the gun actually treated me very, very well. So in this kind of play, it doesn't look like this tank was the worst tank in the World of Tanks, or I'm supposed to say this tank is the worst tank in the World of Tanks. Because it doesn't feel this way, does it? I don't really think it does. Meanwhile, Arta is saying, I'm a submarine, I'm a submarine, I am a submarine. Okay, all in all, we finished everything with a 3.3 thousand damage, which is very good, and I am feeling happy about this. We got second class, but once again, it is constant struggle for me with this vehicle. First by experience, first by the damage, and we made 82,000 credits as well. Nice, let's go for round number 3. And last but not least, we are playing on the Overlord and we are having a standard battle. Okay, this is going to be very, very, very hard game. I do not know how to make this tank work in this kind of situation because there is ELC even. And ELC even, fellas, he can and he will be extremely annoying over there. That being said, if I'm taking a typical bush here, there is a big chance I'm going to be outspotted by him, right? And looking where our team is playing, our team mainly goes to the beach. Definitely far away from being awesome. Oh my. Sue is going through the middle. There is guard who is sniping from the back. Sue, one hit to the Sue, good. I'm not going to be too greedy here, okay? I'm not going to have auto-load. I'm not going to have auto-loader syndrome. Maybe. What was that? I do not know what I'm supposed to say, fellas, about this. There is a chance that this gentleman simply got disconnected. It happens whenever you are disconnecting, your tank is going in front if you have 3 times air pressed, right? And it definitely could have been the case, right? The gentleman got disconnected and it's game over, you know, he is dead meat and there is absolutely nothing what he can do about this. Okay, pay attention what is happening over there, and that is very, very important thing to highlight. This star one is a dead meat. There is nothing what we can do in order to save this guy. He's dead, right? Our team is playing in the bottom in this game, so this is very, very bad. We do not have map control whatsoever. We just do not have it. I'm sitting somewhere nearby so I can support this Progetto, but this Progetto is running away. That's it. Progetto is running away. That being said, we need to F off from here as well, because at this point we do not have a middle, we do not have this. Pretty much we have only bottom. And the bottom is not so great because enemies can have upper, they can have upper ground, and this is not good. In this situation, all we can do is we can have a safe defense parameter in the Alpha 5, and we can cross our fingers and hope to hit our shots. That's about it. There is nothing else what we can do in this situation, and that is okay. You know, you cannot win every single game. You just simply can't. You just simply cannot, fellas. So what is going to be our mission in this situation? I'm going to sit here and I will wait until enemies will say brrr. I want them to be aggressive and I want them to make pressure. This is what I want them to do. I cannot play super aggressively myself here. It is pretty much signature to the Death Pact. It is not a good idea by me, right? If enemies will get relatively close here, we obviously can clip them out and we can smile. But until then, we are just camping this corner. Yeah. This is how it looks like and this is how it works. Madness. Okay, let's try to go on the reload again. Let's inform our guy we are reloading, because we have Progetto nearby. And we will try to craft a good angle once again. We will take the same bush, because I do not really think enemies should be able to spot me that easily, right? We can eliminate this guard from the game in approximately 5 seconds. And we can start farming, if the things will go well. That would be 1. That would be 2. That would be 3. And that would be 4. Nice clip. Very, very good. I am feeling great with all of this. And now we are going on the reload again. So as you can see, whenever you are playing with this tank, it's constant thinking. What to do, how to play. But I must admit that gun handling is working fine in this set of games. I'm not even spamming gold with this tank, right? But overall, the tank works okay, I would say. I definitely cannot say, after those games, I would not say, oh, this is the worst tank ever. The shittiest tank in the world of tanks. I would not say that. One more thing. What we can expect Progetto to try to flank us, right? This is what we could expect, and this is what could happen. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but this is what we have. Progetto. Okay, he's on the reload now. Good. WoT is on the reload at this point. This is exactly what we want to see. Very, very good. So what do we have? We have WoT who is reloading. We have TS-54 who is down to fartable. That's very good. We are not in the crossfire apart the Trash 103, because we do not know where Trash 103 is. And this gentleman is dead. Wow. Maybe we are going to have a decent comeback. Who knows? But Baza is still alive, fellas. Baza is still alive, and that is not good. Oi. Baza just fired. Understood. Let's try to save this guy. Excuse me, that was side shot. One more. And now we are going on the reload, and we are running for our life for obvious reasons as well. We are running for our life, fellas. What a game. I'm proud of myself, fellas. We are making this tank work very, very, very well. By the way, for Baza, I'm down to fartable, okay? Baza won't struggle to penetrate me. Baza won't feel anything bad about it. Baza will simply schnai me and I will forget my name, that's for sure. But what we can do at this point, we can go for this Trash 103. We can eliminate this guy from the game if I would not suck at aiming. And now we can say hello for Mr. Baza. Baza is still on the reload, I am aware of that. And he is hitting me. It's okay. That is okay, fellas. I cannot cry about that. I honestly can't. I'm ashamed one shot to Trash 103, or some people would call it Treasure 103, right? That is my fault. Anyways, what a game that was. Okay, let's teleport into the end. Or should we see this game? You know what? I feel like we can see our brother from other mother, Lorraine 40 in action. Let's see how this game will end. I am curious myself. So what this gentleman is thinking, he's thinking about eliminating Arta from the game. I haven't seen a single Arta tracer, so maybe Arta is AFK. Who knows? You know, you never know what Artas are thinking and what Artas are doing. Now, the perfect case scenario for this gentleman would be if the Baza would go into the cap and he would try to cap the base. The main reason being why is it the perfect case scenario? Because it's easier to counter the tank when you know when where tank is. Because at this point, Baza can be anywhere. Baza can be going like this, Baza can be going like this, Baza can be going like this, Baza can be in the middle. You get the point what I'm saying. It's just very, very, very hard to guess where this mother trucker is sitting at. This is the biggest problem. And this is the hardest thing. Now, what our Lorraine will do, will he go into the base to cap the base or not? If I would be this Lorraine, I would go to the upper side over there. This is what I would do, fellas. I think I would go... Oh, you sneaky little bastard. You sneaky, sneaky little bastard. And now if Arta is sitting somewhere here, he would be able to spot Arta unless if Arta is sitting somewhere probably here around the corner and he's not. And this is a perfect case scenario. As you can see, someone is capping the base. Now the question is, Mr. Click Rules without keyboardus is capping the base or the Baza capping the base? This is the biggest question in this kind of situation, right? I would guess Baza is capping the base as well. This would be my prediction. And at first, I would take this corner here to see can I spot him. If I cannot spot him, I would relocate like this. Obviously, if I would have enough time. So let's see. Very, very interesting game, and this is close game. Close game in the World of Tanks in 2023, fellas. He's not checking this angle. He's instantly going for the side angle. Both of them are capping, 20 seconds left. It's okay. He's fine. He's a big boy. He will be okay. Oh, yeah, he's in the open field here. Beautiful killing shot. Beautiful killing shot. Beautiful killing shot. Beautiful killing shot. He doesn't have enough time to reload. He doesn't have enough time to reload. Fellas, he doesn't have enough time to reload. Oh, what a heartbreak. Oh, what a heartbreak. Well, speaking about the gun handling of Lorraine 40T, fellas, I would love to say something nice, but there is nothing nice to say about the situation, right? I believe he was aiming towards this Baza, but maybe Arta covered him or simply gun handling treated this gentleman badly, which could be very possible because I know how Lorraine gun can treat you, right? Anyways, we finished everything with 4.2 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage. Unfortunately defeat, but it is how it is. I was greedy myself, and two Lorraines finished very, very well in this game. I am actually quite surprised, and as you can see, he hit his gun handling behaved definitely worse than ours. We hit all our shots. That is actually impressive with the Lorraine. Anyways, this is what we have. We made we made 93,000 credits, which is good. And all after our performance, we played for 3.5 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage, which I just had a lucky session, okay? I played well with this tank. I'm accepting my responsibility for playing well. Hip hip hooray. You know, that was a good game. Or good session. But overall, I think this tank is pretty much a death sentence for newer players in the World of Tanks, or for someone who doesn't know how to play with auto loaders with a derpy gun handling and no armor. That's what I think. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you had a great time, and I cannot wait until I can check out your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.